I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Alas, I too fled vermin for Batal, many years ago. I had little choice in the matter. To remain was to die. A Vermundian soldier I was. But being Beastren, my comrades and I were oft given missions of certain doom. With tooth and claw, we fought to earn our place. Yet, 'twas not praise that awaited us upon our return, but more battlefields. Vermund considers its Beastren residents as disposable as cattle. Eventually, I couldn't stomach that existence anymore, and I made my way here, to Batal. It took time, but I've managed to build a life for myself in this land. Now, I strive to use my position to grant the same opportunity to others. Here, at least, we are treated a little better than cattle. We are free to live our lives, however harsh those lives may be.
Come.
Batal is hardly a haven, even for Beastrons. This land has its own troubles, same as any other. For proof, you need look no further than this very island. I can scarce imagine an operation like the one in the Agamen ruins being permitted in Vermund. 'Tis a grim affair indeed. I can see why some would term that place the Hole. But that is neither here nor there.
Lo! A ballista!
This could grant us an edge in battle. If we use it well. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead and... Instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket.
Shall we get some rest then?
I fought many battles in my journey, but the thrill of... Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Heavens have mercy!
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses. All creatures who know death cling to life. It is the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheathed. The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me. Truly? The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. It was a glorious success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
You have my protection.
Well done.
I shall finish this. For the Arisen! No miracle will bring us victory here. We ought to withdraw and rethink our approach.
I have no answers yet.
It seems we have arranged our foe. Might we not use their range to our advantage?
First and foremost, we want to knock it off balance. Lying prone.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together in this victory. What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. You've been doused in oil! You must give me your fire! I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves. You have my support. not allow any further harm to come to you. The product of heedlessness.
Is anyone able to aid our comrade?
Do you feel the ground tremble underfoot? 'Tis proof that the volcano is very much awake.
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in the ambush. Thank you, Arisen.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Hi, I'm Barbas. What do you want? Brought something for me, have you? Let's have a look then. Very well. You may leave this matter in my hands. I wouldn't worry too much. I've no doubt this poor exile's request will be approved. You've done a good thing this day, sir. I know it isn't much, but I want you to have this.
Outstanding.
With this, Sir Karkios' safety is assured.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with. Why, peruse at your leisure, sir. Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Well met, sir. I was making a wrong turn.
Tis locked, Arisen.
We shall have to find the key then.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
As a matter of fact, methinks I might have to let me know if you're in need. Alms.
Pray, take mercy.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
I've a pressing duty.
Not my kind.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Never
My
should
bed.
have come at the end of my run.
What is true peace, I wonder?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Go on, have a look.
Time to be heading home.
Take it easy today. I know they're acting up.
This might contain useful information. Let's have a look then. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
What do you want? You've got the Empress? This some kind of jape? Suppose the fact you're telling this to me means you're in the know. You one of us? Right then. I'll pass these tidings along to our interested party. Where should I tell them to find you? The empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path, is it? Fair enough. Fear not. I'll arrange for the interested party to meet you in the empty house, south of the Pilgrim's Path.
Listen to this, cuz. With the coin you've been giving me, I'm getting myself moved someplace nice. Over in Vermont, I'll not be locked up in a filthy cage like this. You can count on that.
This is the last straw. Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth. Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth. I get along with everyone.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Take it easy today. I know you're acting up.
Driving me up the wall, Chris.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders. What should I get up to today?
Oh, Metzer. Fancy a damn week.
These my days are naught but toil.
See, my feet.
Looking for aught in particular?
Sir Arisen, I take it you have given the coral snakes the information we discussed. Then the villain behind Her Majesty's assassination will doubtless be compelled to act with all due haste. And so must we. Let us begin our preparations presently.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. Putting that aside, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? As one of Her Majesty's champions, my face is like as not to be known to our villain. I have also employed the aid of a woman resembling Her Majesty in stature and build. She will fulfill the role of Empress during the exchange.
No, Manella. We must go ourselves.
Your Majesty, I don't think...
Should the ruse be discovered too soon, the renegade may flee and escape justice. We must confront them, so that our land and its people may ne'er endure such uncertainty again.
Understood. Then I shall guard your Majesty with my life. We must needs be ready for whate'er comes, Sir Arisen. Pray, tell me when you are prepared.
So, a bit of trickery is in order. Rest assured, Master, that we pawns shall be watching over you all the while. Right you are.
I fear I'll make for poor conversation.
If 'tis magical knowledge you seek, mayhap Lord Phaesus could be of aid to you. We know less of the world than we would like. If 'tis magical knowledge...
I suspect the villain will approach under cover of night. Are your preparations concluded? I am glad to hear it, and not a moment too soon. We have received word that someone approaches our location. Find a way to loosen the villain's tongue. I shall remain hidden till the opportune moment presents itself. May all go as planned.
I am come. Would you kindly open the door?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your captive and naught else. Where might she be? Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other. Fortunately for you. Had it been anyone else, your head would now be free of its shoulders. 'Tis by the coral snake's failure that she yet lives. I trust you are prepared to rectify this mistake. Go on. Kill her. That is far enough. You must forgive me. I suspected foul dealings from the moment I heard the Empress was being held here. However, with this display you have earned my trust. In truth, she cannot die here. We must have her meet her, and in a place more fitting. Tell me, do you know what it takes to inspire action in this world? Tragedy. Yes, tragedy. The emotion that floods forth in the wake of such events can change the world entire.
Consider what a tragedy of singular measure, such as that of a great leader martyred for her ideals, could achieve. Why, the flames of revolution would burn eternal.
A worthy funeral pyre for an empress, wouldn't you agree? And so Her Majesty's tragedy must be made a spectacle of, that all Batal might bear witness and shed tears of blood.
So this was your aim. It all becomes clear.
On your knees! We have you surrounded. Sir Armhild! So it was you!
Manella, this little ruse was your doing, I suppose. And as for your Majesty, I must say I am disappointed. You would go so far to save your own neck, rather than do what is best for the future of this country.
We understand what you desired to achieve, yet we also believe that no ideal can truly be born from bloodshed. Perhaps you will ponder this in your solitude. By our authority as Empress, we hereby place you under arrest.
Sir Armhild was a vile plot. I only hope she's the last villain seeking to advance her aims through murder. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Go on, have a... Look, many thanks.
Apart from my joints, I've naught to complain of. Might as well take a look. While you're here. Eh? Stop by again soon.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance? No sense ruining the cost. Such purchases are a given on an adventure as important as ours.
How do you fare? Say, would you be willing to do me a favor? A pity, but I shan't press you. Whate'er trials we may face.
Shall we get some rest then?
Is this the abode of the Good Arisen? Pray, pardon the intrusion. I am an attendant in the service of Empress Nadinia. Her Majesty would make a request of you. Might you have a moment to hear it? You've my gratitude, sir. Her Majesty awaits you outside. Pray, follow me.
We thank you for meeting us at this late hour, Sir Arisen. There is a service we would ask of you. We require protection of both our person and our identity as we make for our destination within the city.
Though Batal has no official dealings with Vermund, the countenance of its Empress is widely known. I dare say even a common soldier would recognize Her Majesty. And trouble would undoubtedly ensue should the Empress's presence be discovered. You must see to it that Her Majesty arrives at her destination unseen.
We make for the Rose Chateau. Prithee see us there safely before dawn breaks.
Now, let us be off. We ought not to delay our departure any further.
Pray, remain vigilant while escorting Empress Nadinia. We pawns shan't follow, that you might attract less notice. Right you are.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I beg you. I need that medicine.
Can't help you, I'm afraid. My stock's low enough as 'tis. I shan't go selling what little I've got left to a ruddy beastren.
But my wife, she's like to waste away if I don't get it to her.
How very cruel. We ne'er imagined matters to be so dire. Is there aught we may do to aid this man?
You have a kind heart, Your Majesty, but you cannot afford to reveal yourself here, else we may ne'er reach our destination. Perhaps the Good Arisen would assist this gentleman in Her Majesty's stead.
What? You in the market for some medicine as well? A likely story. I heard you whispering out there. You mean to give it to that Beastren scum, don't you? What a good heart our Arisen has. But I shan't be selling it to you if 'tis to end up in Beastren hands. Well, 'tis a princely sum to pay on behalf of a common Beastren, but I'll take it. Can't afford to refuse a deal that sweet. The medicine's all yours.
This is the medicine I need. You give it to me, sir? Oh, happiest of days. My wife is saved. Words cannot express my gratitude to you, sir. I shall ne'er forget this good turn you've done me.
That was neatly done, Sir Arisen. His lady wife ought now recover. We shall pray that 'twill be so.
Come, we've a ways to travel yet before we reach the Rose Chateau. We ought make haste.
Have wares of every ilk.
Oi, you lot, help me. I've got a soldier on my tail. If I'd known 'twas his house, I'd have chosen somewhere else to fill my pockets, believe me.
You appear before us to beg that we abet you in a crime of your own doing.
What o' it? You're a Beastren too, aren't you? Then you ought to know as well as I do that stealing's the only way we can survive in this city. Come on, help me out here. Consider it a favor to one of your kin. Heartless knaves. I've wasted enough time here. I'm off. Oh, son of a...
Silence, brigand! 'Tis off to the jail with you.
'Tis a hard life these people lead, that they should be so desperate as to turn to villainy. Yet a kindness granted to a man fallen so far would do little to better his circumstances. Let us press on. We make for the Rose Chateau. We have arrived at last. Thank you kindly, Sir Arisen. Now, to attend to the matter for which we have come. Prithee await our return here. We are grateful for your patience. The matter is attended to. We have allies here in the Rose Chateau who offer their aid to our cause in secret. Namely, to create a place where the Beastrons of Vermund may live in peace.
Were it to come to light that Batal has provided aid of any kind to Vermund, there would be a scandal, and all of Her Majesty's good deeds would be unmade. Thus, Her Majesty must work in secret, offering her support from the shadows. But let us not linger. I have arranged for an ox cart to meet us by the statue of the Arisen.
Do you know before whose likeness we now stand? 'Tis that of Rotheus, founder of Vermund. Oh yes, 'twas none other than a Beastren who gave rise to this kingdom. Yet, in spite of this history, our people find little welcome here. Quite the opposite, as we have witnessed this night. Past wars twixt Vermund and Batal have done much to worsen Beastren's standing here. This we cannot deny. Yet as ruler of a Beastren nation, We can do no less than long for the day in which our people will be treated kindly wheresoe'er they may tread. And we would be remiss not to pray that the future you envision, as predestined ruler of this domain, shall be in alignment with our own. We bid you good night, Sir Arisen.
No dawdling! The Arisen calls.
By your leave.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
If I drop dead now...
A good sleep will ensure... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I've never heard such nonsense.
This may require
Seems we have been raised up.
Focus your attacks a bit harder.
Still impossible. But it can be done.
Now, on the path of the stone. Well done.
Our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the... One's life.
Not good will come of this.
What business have you?
Beg pardon, sir.
Interested in my wares?
Welcome, and well met. Always a pleasure.
If you desire a new look, mayhap my services can be of aid. Why, I hardly recognize... If you desire a new look, mayhap my services can be of aid.
Why, I hardly recognize...
Welcome.
My mind's gone blank.
Greetings. Would you be so kind as to heed our request? We cannot hide our disappointment. How do you fare?
Well met. I must earn.
Gladly stay a while.
I always despair to see this.
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor.
Forgive my imprudence, sir, but 'tis best you do not speak with pawns here in Bakbatal. You'll find doing so only earns you the people's ire. But if you must consort with them, I'd recommend you do so in the guild outside the city, where they're known to gather.
In particular.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no more, can I?
Look, as long as you acting up today.
Me? Now, this hardly bears say. But don't you dare try to
Many thanks.
Well met.
Our soldiers need better training.
Shift's done. I'm off to the tavern.
Well, this is no good. Can't well. I shall return. We shall remain here.
Whoever's my replacement from up the arse. What business have you here?
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phasus insists we shall succeed, and yet... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasus even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! You've not heard of them. They are formed of crystallized drops of dragon blood, and each fragment contains a portion of the beast's soul. It is a requisite component of the godsway, which is formed when the souls of Arisen and Dragon are combined. Naturally, such crystals can only be obtained through the slaying of drakes and their ilk. Yet I am doubtful that Lord Phasus would lend me his forces when the ritual is so close. We've few enough hands as 'tis. Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you're offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasus is satisfied with the god's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving two of my problems, then.
The expense of my duty.
Some of us get complacent.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Time for an
I'll have an early supper.
Don't expect anyone to notice.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine
Lots to do, and precious little time.
We must rest.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
What business have you here?
As good a place as any.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I dare say,
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need. I'll use this chance to commit myself fully to the study of the arcane. I'll impress you yet, Arisen. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your... I pray my efforts aid your cause. If ever you've need of an ear to listen. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. Twill be an honor to serve by your side. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness force can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands. How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Aught fell from the beast.
There, Master! Go harpies! Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Come to think of it, we might already have what we seek stored away.
No one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
You seem to have been chilled. Are you alright? To be called to your side, Arisen.
Champion to prevail with weapons.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Truly?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Stay with me, Arisen.
It is clear to me that my fate is to aid you. Ah, but which dragon do you seek? The dragon that stole your heart shall appear before you when the time is come. If, instead, you seek the so-called lesser dragon, you would do well to pay a visit to Dragon's Breath Tower. When you find your quarry, mayhap this time you will bring it low. If 'tis yet another dragon you seek, then perhaps you ought to search for it yourself. Your feet will guide you no less ably than any revelation on my part. Can it be you are lost, Arisen One? The path to the dragon has many turns, but this meeting shall not...
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? Shall we get some rest then?
Pleasant surroundings make for thoughts.
See off my feet. Always looking for autumn. This looks as good a place as any.
Welcome, and well met. Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard.
I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage. How to know the path best traveled? Fretting will get us nowhere. Let us pick a path and see where it takes us. I will protect you. Come to think of it, we might already have what we seek stored away. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. My curative magics are at your disposal.
"'Tis a hobgoblin!"
come chasing it as well, have you? Aye. Rumors abound of the Shrine of Eld in this domain. Could be hiding all manner of priceless treasures, couldn't it? And if monsters happen to be guarding it, I shan't be afeared. Nay, I'll strike 'em down with tooth and claw. That's how I plan to make a name for myself, see?
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
Nicely done. Come, follow my example.
Splendid.
Turn out your pockets.
Hand over all the coins of
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Oi! Halt, I say!
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare.
There, Master! Knackers!
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it rolling?
Excellent. I could have done no better.
I can do no less in service to the arisen.
Well said.
A moment of precision may spell out all. At last, it all becomes clear. Your aid is appreciated.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you...
Here we go again. If battle were not to war, 'tis fight or die.
Understood.
All creatures who know death cling to life. 'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail in vanquishing.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid! Go where your help is needed.
Oh, but hold a moment. Methinks I spy a way through.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Hail, Arisen. Allow me to join you in this trial. There was a time I myself bore that title. Inform me should you espy the
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke. Flying foes are loathly to handle. Our attacks shan't reach them easily.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
I knew you would prevail, Master. Tremendous work! Once more! I'll save you! Your aid is appreciated! I will finish this, here and now! That was superb, Arisen. Twill be safe in my possession till you decide to reclaim it. Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant. disposal. Point right there.
I see it in your eyes. You are ready to learn, and so I shall teach you a technique. Use it well. The creature is slain, yet howe'er many I cull, the emptiness refuses to fill. For these beasts are but crude imitations of the dragon true. I, Good, for so long as we are united in our resolve to... Aye. 'Tis a style all my... A patchwork of techniques. Hone... Sigurd, you're the current arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. Aye. For so long as we are united in...
A lighter pack makes for a lighter heart, 'twould seem. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look. Here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Forgive my imprudence, sir. It is best you do not speak with pawn, but if you must consort with them...
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. Come. Getting over it.
Ready to forge on?
Interested in my wares?
Peril can result from a moment's impulse, hoping for a yield.
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor, but they only cater to beasts.
Now here's a welcome sight.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come. 'Tis all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.